Grab a Dutch, north side, and roll the weed. West side, grab a Dutch, east side, and roll the weed. South Bridge, grab a Dutch, Newcastle, and roll the weed. East side, grab a Dutch, South Bridge, and roll the weed. North side, let's smoke it, 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 let's smoke it. Grab a Dutch, north side, roll the weed. East side, grab a Dutch, west side, and roll the weed.
That's it.
Yo, Dave.
What's up with it?
We was talking earlier about what is that? Russia, United States.
Yeah, it's down bad. It's down bad. So basically, another news. Shout out to WEON News. This is where I got my source credit from for the news. Mm-hmm. So in other words, there has been news that America has stepped back from providing Ukraine with missiles and supplies for weapons and ammunition. The reason why, because it was quoted that Russia said they will pursue with aggressive nuclear action if that does take place. So now, with that conflict taking place, Ukraine is now pretty much taking care of their own business. Russia's not playing. People forget that Russia is the highest holder of nuclear weapons in the world. That's public record, so let's not,
That's why they call it Mother Russia.
Mother Russia.
Mother Russia.
Yeah, listen, Russia got them things.
Yo.
So we ain't gonna play around with it,
I mean, Biden need to mind his fucking business, man.
Old ass business. Like, bro, listen, the economy is falling apart. You got all this stuff going on. You talking about let's go Brandon? No, let's go America. We got to do better. This ain't about Republican.
And would you say Putin one of them old Russians too?
Yeah, he's Soviet. He the old school with the fur joint, actual fur, actual bareback, nigga, bare ankle, wherever he scalped the hair from, with the old red star. Talking about Mishka, you know what I mean, Klovakovich, whatever the fuck they be saying. But you know what it is? Here's a fun fact. Actually, the Russian language was created by a black man named Alexander Pushkin. Never knew that until I did some looking up. But you know what it is? Everything starts from somewhere. But what they got going on, they got to relax. Also, China, they BFFs. So Taiwan, they got some issues going on now where they got naval demonstrations. They got, Air Force demonstrations going on because that's like a territory they're trying to reclaim. Yeah. So it's been a lot going on. China's trying to reclaim Taiwan. And also Ukraine is about to be reclaimed or attempted to be reclaimed by Russia because they used to be an old territory back in the Soviet Union.
Oh, okay.
Back in the 90s. Yeah, they pretty much, Russia had basically that whole little block of countries like Yugoslavia and all them other joints. They had them shits locked up, but then that shit broke apart back in the 90s due to, some things being passed through law and shit like that. But they said, nah, because this is our shit and what we got going on, it got something to do with Russia. So, run that.
So Putin taking all that shit back. He said, fuck this.
Putin got a full clip. Plenty of them. He got plenty of oil, too. That's why he not tripping on oil.
Oh, he's not tripping.
Guess what? Europe is now stressed for oil. So where they going to get it from? Exactly. Somebody got to play nice and play fair, too. Because if you ain't got it, somebody else do. Unless you're going to set up some solar panels.
Yeah, exactly. Smart cars.
Get that ass up to speed. Because right now, people kind of just moving between spaces with these, oil imports and, trying to find the best way to manage energy. A lot of shit's going green. That's going to be the future for now. So if anybody's interested in investing into green, especially for green stocks and shit, look into it, But that's it. This ain't no stock advice. This is real life news, y'all.
Yo, I just be nervous because Putin, man. They said we'll drop a bomb on y'all.
Listen. Putin got a full clip. He got the Tsar Bomba. People got to realize the Tsar Bomba is one of the strongest nuclear weapons in the world. He has a 50 and 100 megaton version. The 100 megaton version can blow up a whole city. So that means if he dropped that shit on New York or DC or whatever, that whole city is flat and all the region outside of that. So imagine everywhere from Delaware to South Carolina infected with radiation and all that shit just looks like melted plastic.
It's gonna be fucking Z Nation out this bitch. Zombies and shit.
Zombie Nation, Zoo Nation, all that shit. It's gonna be looking like Purge Part 4. Everybody's just, struggling for resources, and we are all just out here just, trying not to turn into some big snot monster. Looking like Resident Evil 3, 4, 5, 6. All the shit that have dropped. Out here looking like Mucinex monsters and shit.
Yo, Biden, mind your business, man.
Mind your business. Focus on the economy. Leave people alone.
Because when that bomb drops, everything that we think matters right now, us making some money,
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? Our kids going to school, that shit don't matter no
It do
more.
not matter. No matter kind of how cute you are, no matter what your followers. Because when your house and your cell phone coverage don't work, when you can't go to the store because they done blew that shit up, when you don't have nothing prepared, it's you out here. Literally you.
Just you.
That's why I give it up to them rich folk with them bunkers.
That's if they make it to them bunkers.
Bing bong.
Don't let me get word.
Listen, they buying them up too. Listen,
Shit.
underground joints, out the way
seen-
joints. There's a lot of rich people getting dual citizenships in other countries. Passport applications is now backlogged in recent news. Wow, if you ain't got a passport, hey man, listen, America is cool, but it's kind of ghetto right now. It's a lot of bigger, better places out here, and the American dollar is pretty cheaper in other places. So look into travel, not just for vain reasons, but for reasons that guarantee your good life to be living.
Exactly.
That's it. Because we got a lot going on right now. America need to kind of just take some time out for herself and
chill,
a self-care day.
America.
We need a self-care day. We need to turn
I
off the
didn't
phone.
everybody fucking business, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's business. I ain't never seen people so dedicated to being nosy, not even getting paid for it.
That's an American trait.
It is, and it's just like you don't gain nothing from it. You ain't
How
making
you
no money.
send Ukraine that much fucking money?
Billions, and these
And
things
you got people out here fucked up out here, man.
down bad. And these the people that's not out here trying to scam and fuck up the PPP loans, because now that's over $600 billion
Exactly.
in money that has to be accounted for. So the average American is paying for that. But now the fact that they're just printing money and giving it away, and we still have black people waiting on these invisible promises that just ain't gonna happen, because we've been praying for the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and all of the 2000s. All of that shit been taking place the last 20 some odd years. In case y'all forgot that fast. So now we out here just looking like we still want a reparation. He's looking like nope, and somewhere nodding off sleep right now.
You know when Biden is going to try to win us over towards the end of the election, like he always do. That's a democratic thing.
They love it. They find a perfect black person who just wants to be used and wants to be validated. They want to be a pet show dog.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I'll go ahead and jump over the hoop. I'll run around in circles. Just give me a doggy treat. I'll give you whatever you want. Just give me some money
treat.
and give me access to good living. Because I'm a black person that has no sense of value, and as long as I can find value in people that don't look like me, and I think I can act like them, look like and dress like them, or at least get as close to the table as possible, because you ain't gonna never sit at the table, but you'll get a plate to go. Just like with all the other Negroes before you and after you, that's gonna be the case 100% of the time. But it's like people don't get that because they think they can be an exception. No, you're not. You're just Negro with number 2634. You're an ID number. Get out of here, you fucking ID number. You ain't got nothing going on
That's why Trump
other than personal problems.
That's why Trump get that PPP out before he left.
He's like, listen. I know
That was
shit
the best
bad.
thing.
Word, that
You know,
PPP.
the unemployment.
Yeah,
Listen,
unemployment
when I lost my
jobs.
job in 2020, and the unemployment was $900 a week. What?
Yo.
I wish I would have went
Niggas,
outside.
man,
I
before
wish I
he
would have
left
went
office.
traveling. What?
Yo, that was the
Sat on that
best.
money.
Well, he gave us $700, one $700,
He
114, 114.
Yeah, he gave a
He
few of them
gave
joints.
people that was on unemployment $900 a week.
900 a week, 300
And he
boosts.
gave people that wasn't even never working
Yeah,
like $700 a week.
yeah. So, but the
Everybody was living
yeah,
Good.
marvelous.
the pandemic check though. What was that? 700 the first time,
Yeah, it
He was
was.
on the first time, then he did like the 14.
14, and then like another.
Did like a 12.
12.
Yeah. Okay, it's funny. I kept my actual check that he sent too, because Trump, he like to endorse his shit. Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
All right, nigga. Thank you.
And look,
Damn.
I tried to catch that shit at the check cashing jump. They were like, "No, you can't catch that shit here."
You got deposit.
I'm like, "Yeah, deposit my
Yeah.
bank account." I'm like, "The fuck, I'm checking this shit cash money right
Bro,
now."
I'm like, bro, we got the same president. It came from the same bank.
Yeah. Shit,
Cash
nah,
my
I can't
shit,
cash
goofy.
here. I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Small head business. Small
It's
head.
always something, man.
And then you had to use that shit, put it on your taxes too this year.
Oh, yeah, you
You gotta
did.
believe they said a nice little.
Every one of them
Exactly
checks you
that.
had to put on that
You know what's
motherfucker.
crazy, bro? Since the pandemic, niggas got more and more tax form to be added to the
It's funny
reservoir.
because when I was doing
Madness.
my taxes, they asked me, did I get that check? I was like, yeah. And I do my taxes on turbo, so I watch the numbers go down. I'm like, yo.
They say if you said no, it would stay high. But you
Yeah.
said yeah, that shit.
But
yeah.
they find out.
Yeah, they
Because
gonna
I
find out.
said
what I'm
no
saying.
for one of them. They audited my ass, and then they said, no, you lied about this.
Yeah.
We fixed this shit.
That's how they do. You know what it is now? Now we're looking at with money now becoming digital. Let's just look at how much more control we're losing if we do go to that route. Because now we got all of the world governments kind of connecting with the CBD. Or I guess what is it? I'm trying to think. It's not. Yeah, it's going to be a CBDC, basically a central bank backed digital currency. So if we all have that, keep in mind that they can pay us immediately, but take our taxes immediately. If you're owing or whatever the case is, they immediately. So that's the one thing I don't like about this digital currency they're trying to push for all of the developed nations, which is about 84 in total. This is talking about the 84 top countries in the world that actually got money moving in and out their country. And that's going to impact us, especially with the way they're trying to pretty much crash the economy to give us a new way of money. But if that money doesn't, benefit people and allow people to have their own independence and privacy, I have an issue with that. That's why I believe in independent cryptocurrency before anything else. But I'll rest my mic there because that's a whole nother chat for another day.
Yeah, but Biden need to get it together.
Yeah, he got to. But see, here's the thing: we have to blame the specific black people who voted for him time and time again. You know what I mean? I'm not going to act like at one point in time I didn't fall in love with the Obama.
No, we fell in love with the Democratic.
Yes, specifically.
Because that's how we were brought up, to be democratic.
Correct. All black people thought that being democratic was the way. Yeah, it's not. These people
really
use us.
They
use us every time.
They use us.
And they don't fulfill their promises. And they have a track record. It's public record. So we don't. So the thing about it, when we talk to people about this, it's ain't about how you feel. This is about public record. Go to the government websites. Go to the news websites. It's all there. If you're not keeping up with the world and how it's work, then you just a motherfucker that don't know what's going on. Exactly. So you like 10 chapters behind.
Yeah,
so
it's like the other day I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, tell you the truth, I never voted before. And you know what?
Ain't missing nothing.
You ain't missing nothing.
You know what? You can't vote for two evils though. You feel me?
Exactly.
Evil's still evil. Yeah. That's the problem. People
two evils that we out here voting for. You know what I mean? Right. That's doing what they want to do with no word from the communities. You feel me?
No, nothing. Living separate lives outside of our own, and we just got to be we got to be the ones that pay the taxes and don't complain because they can throw us in the jail. These people are friends with the people who run the jail. So why would you go to jail? Just go somewhere else.
Exactly.
Shit. And that's the problem. It's just like corruption is the new normal.
Yeah, our daily life.
Now, it is, man.
Gas high, or the produce high. Can't find
everything.
Food.
Yo, milk.
You can't buy
milk is $6 a gallon.
What? Man. Yeah, Remember when milk back in the day was $3?
That's what I'm saying.
Doubled in the past couple years. That's bad.
Because the government, they doing shit they want to do. You know what I mean?
You know what they doing? They want people to own less and have more. That's the problem. Because if you don't own anything as an American or just as a person that's taking care of your business, you have no equity. You have nothing that you can lean on that is a supportive financial force. And then when they take what they want from you, because they ultimately try to push people into a place where they're getting universal income, which has been tested in the last few years in Europe and in California. We need to kind of look at what's more important. Y'all need to go on and watch this YouTube video about Andrew Yang. He was a former presidential candidate.
I was voting for him. Listen, I was voting for Andrew Yang.
Respectfully.
He was the first person that said years ago when he was actually running.
Yeah.
He was like, we need a universal basic income.
That's it.
Because all of these jobs are going to start replacing us with machines.
That's where they're going.
And now when you go in the grocery store or whatever, it's like
no cashiers. You got
no cashier.
Fast checkout.
And these is people who need them jobs. Now they can't work. Amazon. Now they got robots to move the packages. We don't need people. We need robots because they don't complain. They don't quit. They don't use sick time. They use electricity and they work. So we clock the fuck out.
Yo, I seen a couple restaurants in California. They have automated robots
that move the food to the table.
Move the food to the table, or even flip your burger, or take the fries out.
Are you?
Hey, I went to a restaurant. The motherfucking robot took me to my table.
Matter of fact,
are you serious?
I tell you what, Adrian, they got this is a company you can invest in. It's a stock called Miso Technology.
Right.
These is the automated robots now that they got flipping burgers and doing basic shit in the back. And they call them ghost kitchens. These are the same shits people use when they run in DoorDash, especially if they got like an at home or whatever the case is. Where they want a kitchen that's have no customers that sit in and eat, but they prep food and ship it for delivery.
Yeah,
and they got robots in there doing it. They got people who package the food, move it, and then keep it moving.
Man.
Less people, more money, less overhead, more profit.
Can we get Yang in here this year, this next term?
Yang,
we need to endorse this motherfucker.
Yang, if Trump can run it back for one more again, you know what I mean? If he's clear to go, he can come back, honestly, respectfully. The thing about it, and I say this.
I think he can come back.
He can because
I think he's going to be a little upset with us because we fell for the mockery again.
Oh, listen, if Trump comes back, he's knocking and bucking, bro.
Yeah.
He's knocking and bucking, but that's good. We need that. Because he's good friends with Putin.
Exactly.
He's also, you know what I mean, kind of brokered some shit with China, so that way they don't try to do no rug pull shit. Well, people gotta realize that we get all of our items, everything we get from China. If they choose to change their mind and run business to elsewhere and other global shores, we're a dub because we're a consumer nation. We don't produce shit. So Americans, if y'all hear this shit, produce some shit. Nobody hear about what you think. Produce some shit. Exactly. We got internet. We got the resources. You can get capital. We have banks that can offer you loans. Shut up and produce, because all the complaining we doing about the lack of things, we can find people that can produce things and produce results and produce products for sale. I rest my mic there.
I ain't gonna hold you. Shit was made in China since I was little.
Everything.
When you put the batteries in it, say made in China, nigga, just to let you know.
And China is my motherfucking nigga.
Nigga, my outfit, my outfit made in China. What you gonna
the
do?
whole China, man. Let them motherfuckers, man.
What you gonna do? Judge me? AliExpress, Shein, you know, Old Navy. What you gonna do?
That weave, they be getting the girls' weaves and everything.
Listen, all these chicks out here got the Malaysians and the Sri Lanka and the motherfucking Dubais, whatever they ever call them weaves. all that
Brazilian
human
and shit.
All that human hair from another human.
The pelican eyelashes, all that shit.
Listen, the bitches line a string up, thread that hair in there, make sure it's nice and up to code, and then ship it to you. You wearing another person's hair, baby. Don't sit here and act deep with me.
Yeah, I'm a Chinese shopping nigga. Doing that shit since I was 14, dude.
Bing bong, it's cheap.
Word.
It's cheap because right now they the ones that's really producing shit. We not producing nothing, and if they can produce it for the low, why would I pay it cheap? And then, you know what I mean, sell it to for a premium. That's commerce. That's capitalism.
We produce our main issue to this day right now is weapons. That's all we produce.
That's it. We do produce some motherfucking
America
weapons.
ain't got nothing going on but a Glock.
Word.
Got nothing going on but the Smith and the Wesson. We making bullets. We making machetes. We making all this other dumb shit, but we ain't got nothing useful.
America about cowboys. They try to get rid of the Indians. They all about cowboys.
Well, they done did that. They got the Indians on the reserves running the casinos and shit.
And them niggas, the reserves, they can't touch them.
They can't. Well, not that. Yeah.
Yeah, like if they was doing legal activity, they still can't touch them. If them niggas moving drugs and shit, they can't fuck with them niggas. Like it's like a federal law. You know what I mean? They cannot fuck with any of the native reserves out this motherfucker.
I would love to go to a native reservation and just kind of just break bread with.
Yeah, they out Seattle. Like I was out Seattle, but I ain't been to one. They got casinos. Them niggas got casinos. That's how you know they up.
Casinos.
Yo, these niggas, and I don't think they pay. They don't pay no taxes and shit. Them niggas is, I mean, because they know. That's what I'm saying.
They owe them that.
They know what they did. You feel me?
Oh yes.
They know what they did.
Oh yeah.
They owe them that.
That's it. That's the least they can.
That's why they got casinos and reserves. You feel me? Black men ain't got no reserves.
Fuck that.
We ain't get our mule and 50 acres. You feel me?
That's it. You know what it is? Here go a history fact. People forgot that with the Dred Scott case back in 1850 something, we are still not considered a full human under law. So in case people forgot, because we ain't gonna be doing no argument in the comment section talking about we this, we that, I'm a Moor, nigga, shut the hell up. Right now, as long as you got paperwork attached to the United States, you are a fucking American. Yeah. You are an African American, and if you ain't got no paperwork to say you're a true Indian, because if that's the case, nigga, paperwork, show me proof. I don't care about what you say. I don't care about these dumbass feathers y'all wearing in your head y'all bought from Amazon. Fuck out of here.
A lot of the Moors, you ever met a Moor?
I've met a few Moors in like conscious spaces. Now, there's a lot of not the ones that are not bad, but the ones that just live to regurgitate old ass information from old ass books talking about status and reclaiming. Nigga, listen, I don't see none of you people on YouTube that's about to move. I don't see none of this Annexum shit. I don't see none of this shit y'all got going on. I don't give a fuck about an old ass book. I'm from East Side. I'm from the block. Can you show me something that's useful that can offer me a lifestyle model where I can change myself spiritually, naturally, emotionally, and financially? And if you have economic programs, can you show me the proof, the data, and the paperwork that you guys are all together? Right now, y'all sound like a cult. Y'all sound like a bunch of old ass niggas that be arguing about facts and history at the barbershop. Don't nobody care. Because that's like all y'all niggas do is just sit around, collect checks, and collect dust at the same time. They be always talking about how we need to
citizenship.
Right.
Yeah, or some global citizen or
Or
some
the right to travel.
paperwork. Yeah,
I be scared. Yo, I got pulled over with a Moore one time. I had to tell this nigga chill the fuck out.
his grade
That's
saved
his
you.
grade. He was great. Fucking get me in some bullshit.
Give you cased up on his fictitious paperwork.
Yeah.
That's
I was
it.
like, yo, don't do that right now. Don't do that right now. He's like, nah, we got the right to travel. I don't have no license.
Like,
I don't
boy,
need
listen.
no license. I'm like, yo,
I done seen a motherfucker on YouTube
Cool.
with the motherfucking feds and shit talking about I'm a citizen of the world. I'm a blah 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 blah. Listen, police went ahead and hit him in the motherfucking crossface chicken wing. Bing bong, flipped his shit like a table onto the floor. But nigga, you shit went splat. Your hat flew off. Now you got fucking floor dust on your shit. Go fix your fez, buddy. You got dirt on your fez. How much your fez cost? $80. It's a nice piece of product. Worry about your fez for the paperwork, because the paperwork is flat, baby. That's not enough.
I'm telling you, man.
That's not it, man. We need realistic solutions. That's why black people that's into certain shit, we don't care about what you believe in. We care about the practicality. And you show a motherfucker that don't care about that shit that come from the block how he can make himself into a divine individual with a system and community support that's going to make sense. There's all the other deep, like, wokey shit. Nobody care. We want practicality. How can I make my life better with the information you give me? Make it make sense. People want truth. They don't want no fucking utopia. Ain't no utopia around here, baby. It's the block. It's the bricks.
Bricks. And I was trying to, I want to give a shout out to, what's his name? Johnny Depp.
Yeah, one time for Johnny Depp, man. You know what it is? There's a lot of women out here. I feel like they have workshops and classes for how to lie on men, or how to kind of just position yourself around men who are affluent and try to make an opportunity out of them. That's the thing about it. The thing about it, I feel like this culture now is so driven on desperation. We now have women who build themselves up to be a specific level, but be nothing more than just fodder and pussy, because of the fact that you just want to be picked by a man who has some money but not selected. If a man's picking you, he's only picking you to fuck you. I don't want to send you back to wherever you come from. If I'm selecting you, I want to invest in you. I see a potential in you that might be worth something.
But sometimes it's hard to invest into a female who her side nigga is already Uncle Sam.
Yeah, that's his side chick, but
That's that project, bitch.
he left his wife to fuck. He left his wife to fuck with her. But I don't know how long it was going on for. But I know she got some spread though. She got real money.
Oh yeah, because she got a job and she got dividends.
And she got to pay that nigga 15 M's.
15.
That's a win.
It's 15 things.
Yeah,
them
that's
big
it.
boys.
That's it. Because the thing about it, she took the time to drag a multimillionaire and do the street. You're a multimillionaire having to beef with a multimillionaire that got more money than you. You got some millions. Cut the check, because I don't want to argue with you.
Hey, she mad, man. They get upset. Them women get upset, man.
They get upset because women don't get that way. That's that Jezebel shit.
Yeah.
You want to be cute and you want to be manipulative because you're cute, because you're beautiful, because you have titties, ass, and coochie. So nobody care, baby. It's about 1 billion women in the world that got the same thing, but you know what?
Ain't got that track record.
That's it. A woman with a light track record who just living just to live, probably had 1 or 2 good men they've been in a relationship, but shit didn't work, and they ain't got nothing else going on that's gonna be distracting from me. Want to be see you as an opportunity? Okay, let's go ahead and take you through a trial run, baby. Let's get you in a probationary period. You done passed that, and I'm gonna go and sign you on because I think that you're ready.
Now you just got hooked Johnny Depp up with 50 Cent so he get his money.
That's it. Johnny Depp and 50 Cent need to have a conversation.
They do.
I would love to hear a conversation between them folks, because 50 had his shit with Vivica. Johnny Depp had his shit with Amber. So you know they're gonna have a whole chat.
A lot of people owe 50 Cent. 50 Cent get his money.
Listen, I like 50 Cent because he's a hunter. He's not here to argue with you. He's not here to do nothing. He's gonna say exactly what it is, and he's been consistently the same since they gave him the deal.
Exactly.
Well, people gotta realize that 50 Cent is not an equal person. He's exactly what he's telling you he is.
Exactly.
It's not no nothing. It's not no this. It's not no that. It's not no shit behind the door. It's exactly what's in your face. So if he ain't gonna accept that, that's personal. That's a personal problem. Work it out. But what I'm gonna be is 50 Cent all the time, baby. That's how I got what I got now.
I'm telling
because I
you,
move
man.
because I move like a shark. I attack like a gorilla, and I'm good with the money because I like my paperwork neat, like my, you know what I mean? Just
50 say first came out, niggas said I still and rob, nigga. Word.
That's it. That's it. It's not about the. It's about the money.
That nigga about that spread, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you said he blocked whatchamacall's bankruptcy.
I guess
Young Buck. That's some new shit.
Trying to file for bankruptcy.
50
So
blocked
he trying to block him from filing bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I don't know the ins and outs of that shit.
But
You
that's
feel me?
power. That's power.
But I guess it's because, you know what I mean, Young Buck might be still under his contract
Yeah.
label and
That's it.
shit.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah, because he don't want him to get rid of that debt that he owed.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
it.
like,
He want his money.
I mean,
That's
I ain't looked too much into it, but I
That's
seen
power though.
Yeah, I seen it. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But 50 always on some shit.
Yeah, 50,
50 is like the perfect example of how to be a motherfucker that's smart, hood, and business savvy.
Yeah,
The
that
thing
nigga-
about it, when paperwork and how powerful it is, and we got a lawyer. You know what it is? When you're a person that's affluent, you have a lawyer that you can pay, and your lawyer can talk to you about things. Your lawyer can tell you how to maneuver certain things to your benefit.
Exactly.
Especially when you have the relationship and you got a lawyer that got that smart mind and know how to really navigate shit. Because what 50 is doing is just like, he's not concerned about you trying to file off and try to write off your money. He's concerned about getting all his money back because he's a man about business.
Exactly.
It's always down to the last
And he be
penny,
loaning
baby.
people money too, like he cares.
Big time. Big time. There's a lot of people that's on his payroll, that's on his debt collector joint.
I don't want to be on his debt collector.
He said, "This is an attempt to collect the debt and
don't want
information
to be on the
used for
wrong.
that purpose. Check, debit, or Bitcoin or Cash App."
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine getting called by a G-Unit debt collector?
You don't want to be on the wrong side of 50, man. That nigga be
Right.
like a goddamn fly or mosquito.
Bro, listen,
you feel me?
50 be like, hey, hold on. Let me do the 50 voice.
Yeah, do
He
the
like,
50.
this.
Matter of fact, Dave, do this. Do the 50 voice of 50 Cent trying to collect debt from somebody.
Perfect. We're gonna do it in one run. All right, so bring.
Yeah.
Man, she bought 50 Cent, you know what I mean, calling from debt collection. So, I lent you that little 50 piece the other day. So, we're going to run that back so we can see how we can take care of that. I take Zelle, Cash App, Bitcoin, wherever you want to do it, but you're going to run me my money, baby.
Exactly.
You're going to run me my check.
You're not running
Thank
from
you.
this, Tierra Marie.
That's it. That's it, baby. We do installment plans, we do payment plans, or we're going to have a plan for the money.
Or bring me that Bentley, whatever you want.
Run that Bentley.
Bring that pink slip.
You got them VVS's. Okay, I like VVS's too. We're gonna put that in a collateral. We like collateral, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
That's it.
That's scary.
It's scary, but it's honest because the thing about it, when you have money and you have power, you have the leverage to do what you want. That's why, people who make 10 million or people who are worth 100 million can do certain things that people who are worth $1 million or less than or $500,000 can't do.
Exactly.
It's levels, and we just got to respect that, but understand that if you're a person that gets to that place, you now sit inside of that power space, that energy presence where you can be like, okay, you know what? I want to spend a month in Greece. Done.
I fuck with Young Buck though, man. Shorty wanna ride with me.
Yeah.
We get low.
Get low.
Right, man,
Yeah, I'm about to say
I'm about
I'm about to say the Joni had in that video.
Yo.
Yeah.
This I forgot her name was Shonda or some. She was like popping in 0506. She's a cute little piece of brown.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh yeah. That joint with a nice round
Yeah.
joints. Yeah. Nice petite joint.
yeah,
She been out for long. Big lips. She was out.
Yeah,
she was on the
fitness bag.
on a Biker Boys movie too.
Oh, yeah?
She was on a lot of shit. She was all over the
That's
motherfucking
it.
place.
From like 02 to 010, she had a nice little run. I don't know what she's doing now, but
ain't she in
yeah.
a minute, but yeah, she was nice tender.
Yeah. About to say, what's the other joint G Unit had that was a classic? I wanna be your lover.
Yeah.
We had Joe. We had Joe and
was
G
singing
Unit.
that Joe.
He's like, I wanna be your lover. There's on the beach and shit.
Yeah.
Miami.
But
I don't care. Still to this day, when I hear 21 Question, that shit.
Yeah. 50 got some bangers.
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks got bangers. Motherfucking say Young Buck got bangers, but it's crazy how Young Buck and Lloyd don't fool him no more. And I mean, but they both still doing their thing though. Lloyd Banks still out there. He got some new shit. And they was like, yo, that shit crazy.
Lloyd Banks lynched though.
Yayo moving too. He got something going on.
Yeah, Yayo his man's. That's
Yeah.
like
His man's.
Yayo and 50 like
They can dirt together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
It's like he ain't got to do shit. I still got him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yep.
That shit crazy.
Yayo is gunner.
Yeah.
That's it. Yayo good. He ain't got nothing else going on. So, you know what I mean? He's still probably to a point. He's kind of like how Memphis Bleak is to Jay-Z.
Yeah. Still.
That's what I'm thinking.
They still caked up. Yeah.
Damn, man. I was just listening to the radio. They denied Young Thug's bail. He not scheduled to come to court till 2023.
He's sitting down. He's stuck. He's done.
They sticking him.
He's done. Everybody connected to him. They done. I just wish everybody the best. Maybe some shit will work out, but if Thug go down, you know what I mean? Again, he's a great artist. He do what he do.
And he was trying to build many houses and stuff, but
that's it. YSL was not just a label. That was to kind of just like employ and empower and create opportunities in Atlanta, because you know they're all from down there, and Gunner too. Gunner, one great thing about him. Shout out to him. I wish all the well for them brothers out there doing with that shit. He had a grocery store and clothing store in the old high schools he used to go to, because he's going to make sure the kids that went to that school had something to eat and something to wear. That's something that you don't see a lot of people doing, especially when you got that money, you got that bread. When you invest back in them schools, you do shit for the kids to help boost that self-esteem. That's important. But unfortunately, because of the fact that their legal issues are kind of tying up their fluidity and their cash to do some shit like that, now what's going to be the future of YSL and that whole Atlanta movement? Because Thug was really the forefront runner, because he's been rapping since 2012. I used to listen to his old tapes back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I Came From Nothing, 1, 2, and 3. Part 3 is the best. I like his song called Foreign. I just think the hook was great. And this is just really just showing you the potential of his like pen back then. But you know, when you in the mix, and you know shit you ain't got to deal with, and when it sticks to you, you got to pay that cost. That's just the law of equivalent exchange.
Yeah,
you know?
man. I pray for them dudes, man.
That's it. What's all them well. Rollo,
what is his name? Ice-T said it the best. He said it's easy to make people think that you're a gangster.
Yeah.
But it's hard for you to make the feds think that you're not a gangster.
That's it, because the feds, the thing about it is it's about paperwork. It's about you know what they can attach to you. The fact that if
songs, everything.
That's it.
Man,
that's
my
it.
People showed me a list. My people showed me a list that everybody that's on the feds list come to like big entertainer groups. You feel me?
Shit.
And like you know, groups like gangs and shit.
Yeah.
And them niggas on that motherfucker.
Oh, big time. Listen. Dirk had some shit going on, but he was in and out of court, and because you know he talks that type of language with that whole Chicago drill scene. That's why, honestly, I just feel like music. How about all of y'all brothers take a break from talking about drill and rap and trap shit? Talking about some positive shit, but you know what it is?
First of all, if a lot of these groups ain't hip to what the fuck is going on with YSL and slow the fuck down, and
you feel me? You feel
fucking
me?
tripping, because I'd have been.
You feel me? All these RICO cases. We literally just had Casanova.
Cassie, man.
He's trying to get out. We just got. It's just so many people caught up in these RICO spaces. Like Rollo's sitting down until he can get out. Like, what do y'all not understand about? Listen,
is Rollo getting out though?
Yeah, they definitely getting out.
I heard that he might be getting out this year.
Yeah.
That's all speculative, but if he do, great
time
for
served
him.
and shit, and this and that. This dude probation and house arrest for this.
And they decriminalizing weed, and that's what.
Yeah, Atlanta ain't. No, Georgia ain't.
Yeah,
I can't see Georgia getting
the mold
ever. Like, he got all these old ass states. They
Old
give
ass white
motherfucking
people. You know they going hold it down forever.
Yeah, they give you 2 years for a goddamn nickel bag.
God,
I mean, I done heard a place give you set you down for a nick, dude.
Yo,
I believe that shit, especially down south, because you know they ain't got nothing else going on. If they can find a nigga with something you can pin them to, then you can kind of bend the law to your favor. Especially when you got the white people sitting in certain places that coordinate the law. You got a Senate who can approve that shit. Then you got the police officers that act on that shit. That's it. All these white people, they sit in these rooms and have, you know what I mean, meetings, especially in the country clubs. That's where the white people who are affluent, who make decisions, that's where they all sit at. Delaware has a country club. What is it called? Winter Tour? Or what was that shit called? Some shit like that.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
Brandywine Country Club or some shit like that. So these are the people that really run Delaware, for example. Like you got the fucking real estate people. And you know, you got all these other people that make decisions, all the people that sit in the funky ass courthouse up on French Street.
And them motherfuckers, they the niggas you see at them motherfucking swinger parties.
Yeah.
You see him at the goddamn LGBTQ fucking walk-offs and shit. You know what I mean?
Rich freaky ass people. Rich freaky problems.
Motherfuckers, what you call that shit when they change their face?
Yeah.
They got masks on. They out here being
cross-dressers.
Yeah, like my yeah, listen, it's grown ass men with leg hair and arm hair and biceps. You got a dress on. You look weird.
Cross-dressing and running goddamn.
Throwing on plastic.
Then you got the sneaky ones that be in a massage parlor
and running shit out here. You feel me? Running our lives and shit.
Freak boy, motherfucker go to massage parlor, bitch, you got yin yang giving that gang gang, nigga. Lying, freak boy, look at you cheating on your wife, Carol. You've been married for 35 years. I heard got some young Tenderoni fucking with you.
That should be real, man. That should be real.
Freak boy that run the government.
That should be
real. That's why America is the ghetto. Listen, America's right now is looking like the back block. We look like 8th and whatever street, you know what I mean? 8th and America Street.
Yeah, 8th and America.
We look like the back block because right now it's about get it, you got it. If you ain't got it, you need it.
You definitely need it.
That's where we at with it.
But shit, Young Thug in them book because them niggas got too many around them. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
It's too many niggas doing shit that you can't even take. Put your eye on. You feel me? Like this nigga be over here. You in Atlanta. This nigga be over here, motherfucking Macon, Georgia. Robbed 10 niggas and shot 4 niggas. You feel me? Then come back and be in a video with you chilling. You know what I mean? Get hemmed up and be like, oh, this nigga, you could be just buying a little bit of bud and front niggas a little bit. Like, ain't too crazy. Just put something in your pocket, man. I'm buy this pound for you and get to you. You feel me?
It's crazy because when I had the barbershop, everybody that got locked up around there used to come to me. They'd be like, yeah, detectives always showed us pictures of you.
Right.
Smoking in front of your barbershop. And they was like, who is this? And see the owner and see like the ringleader.
Yeah.
They was like, nah, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
I think they was trying to set me up from some type of RICO.
Yeah, because you got a business.
Because I had the business that where everybody was at.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with everybody, but they was just trying to pin it on me.
That's it.
And it could have, if it was a nigga that ain't like you, and they run up on him.
Yeah.
You be like, yeah, he the bull doing this and doing that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Just like that.
Just to get some time off or get let loose, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, this nigga cooperating, so let him go. You know what I mean?
That's how I go. Bad business, boy.
Oh my God, bad business.
Nasty work.
What was that festival you was talking about?
Oh, you know what? Motherfucking, you know what? Okay, so Adunde, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I heard of that shit, but this is like an African festival that goes on in Philly every year. But that shit been kind of on mute since the pandemic. So I'm gonna say on June 12th, this month, y'all, for everybody here, shout out to the Adunde Festival and all the people that run that run that event in Philly. You know, shout out to Philly. We want to let y'all know that on June 12th, that Adunde is open. It's time to come out outside. It's back. So for those of the folks who enjoy African culture, enjoy things that are, beautiful to the point of, representing everything about African history. You're talking about vendors who can sell you food, clothing items, authentic African artwork and masks. And of course, also as well, workshops and good times and, concerts and different things like that. This is going to be a place where everything cultural takes place, with Adunde. So for those who are interested, check it out. They have a website, they have an Instagram and a Twitter. Go to Adunde Festival June 12th. It's a Sunday. Nobody's working on a Sunday for the most part. Go outside to Philly. It's always on a certain block in town. You can catch the train if you live in Delaware or Jersey. Go out there and spend the day out there with the people. Have a good time, have some food, and just enjoy the moment. Because one thing about it, DWAR podcast, we're gonna be outside. We're gonna be talking to the people. We're gonna enjoy a good time. We're gonna be in Philly, and we're just gonna experience everything beautiful about African culture. So shout out to people involved with that. Y'all people that wanna go outside and go find something to do. Mark your calendars. June 12th is the date. Put a date on it.
And I'm gonna be eating.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be
Bing bong, oxtail, jollof, whoever got it, I'm purchasing. We're gonna buy, cook it, suya, cook it. I love a good seasoned, piece of food that you can put on the grill. Chicken, shrimp, steak. Well, we're gonna skip pork because pork is pork. It's against the black people law. Yeah. Some people like bacon, some people like ham, but I'm gonna wake you.
Listen,
I ain't gonna lie. Listen.
Bacon will wake your ass up in the morning.
Don't it? Because bro, listen, motherfucker be dead asleep. 7:38 in the morning. You ain't got nothing going on, but you
We
smell
didn't grow
bacon.
up not eating pork. We accumulated that over the time.
Hey, listen. Coming from a traditional American background for your black folks, listen. I want all your black folks to act like y'all never ate pork before. To stop acting bougie. shut your dumb ass, shut your small head ass up. Man. You ate pork before. You ain't gonna eat it no more, but you ate it at least once or twice, or a few times in life before you knew that was bad.
You know what it tastes like.
Motherfucker had pork as
It cuts you. It be like, come on, baby, you know what you need. You want some ham? You want some bacon?
That's what I'm saying.
Motherfucker had pork as a baby, man. You had pork as a baby.
Yeah.
Like.
That's it. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You got to tell
most, and I be trying to tell people, most of these Muslim boys, these non-pork eaters, and they all sat down at one point in time, celebrated Christmas.
Yeah,
that's it. Niggas was
because as a child, that was the only thing that you had.
Snow outside, nigga. That shit made it what it was.
Yo,
that's it. Before niggas was on their dean, you was on that motherfucking.
And you ate grandma's pork bacon.
You ate that ham on Easter, nigga. You went to church before you went to mosque.
With them chopped up potatoes, them home fries.
Listen.
Collard greens got a whole fucking pig foot in that motherfucker.
That joke be jumping.
That joke. The flavor from them.
It be a level.
The flavor from that pig feet and them greens.
Right, but now niggas is talking about smoked turkey necks and shit. You cute, you bougie. Nigga, you had some ham in there.
I like turkey neck though. I ain't gonna do.
Listen. I'm telling you.
They don't sell them big no more. They small ass turkey necks.
You know what they be doing? They be clipping them shits when they go to the butcher. Be like, all right, man, take like an inch off and we're gonna sell these pieces.
Yeah,
that's like individual piece. We're gonna give niggas like the second and third bracket. Like, nah, we're gonna start off for $8.88. We're gonna sell like the oxtail version of the neck joint for like $4.44. Yeah. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Trying to double dip.
Trying to double up.
Word.
The food industry trying to double up.
Oh hell yeah, man.
Trying to tell you everything costs these days. That's why people gotta realize, like, man, listen, inflation, if you're not working on different streams of income, you're drowning. And the thing about it, we live in the information age. For those folks who hear this podcast and hear what we got to say, listen, we talk about money, but we all talk about ways to get it.
And that's my main pet peeve though.
Yeah.
People that have one stream of income. Like, I know you got a good job. You had a good job. You working your ass off from a good job.
Yeah.
But you have one stream of income. We don't get along. I don't get along with people that got one stream of income.
That's it.
And I realized that shit. Nah, one stream of income, that means that if that shit chops off,
you're chopped.
You're chopped.
Easy. One quick slice. No bleeding, no nothing. It's just separation from what is the case from versus what's not. Because with these jobs, again, unfortunately, with these jobs, if they change their mind at any important time, vaccinated or not, because I want y'all to hear that, they will clip you. You know why? Because speaking for me, DWAR on this mic, I done went through 2 jobs in this pandemic. So for all y'all people that act like y'all high and mighty, act like that you're exempt from anything that can happen to you, no, you can get clipped from these jobs because they can you at any time for any reason.
You a number.
That's it. You ain't number the ID number. Straight up. So if you ain't pivoting, if you ain't writing a book, if you ain't, creating content, if you ain't, getting into something that you're passionate about, like, like self-care or, providing health and wellness or whatever the case you can get into on the internet that can make you some money, because there's so many ways to do so. Nobody want to hear it at this point, because if you're not pivoting, if you're not shifting, if you're not adapting to the climate and the culture, you will drown. It's guaranteed. I say that because, speaking for me, I've gotten into crypto since 2017. That motherfucker kept me afloat. You know why? The pandemic, my rent was paid. Sponsored by crypto. Guess what I'm doing? I'm still back in the mix now.
Back in the mix.
So, doing that and also doing classes and teaching on crypto and also getting into wellness and spirituality, dropping a little music here and there. Like, you got to be involved in different things so that way you can be adaptable to the new climate. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out here, they just
some people they make money, take pictures, take vacations,
and then that's
it.
And then that's
what do you do?
They ain't got nothing else going on.
Not
other
what do
than
you
a
work
job.
for a living? Like, what do you do for a living?
Exist.
Like, what is? That's it.
Niggas be existed and act like that's gonna be like a champion. Like you worthy of a championship ring. You ain't played 80 games. You ain't catch no rebounds. You ain't score no points. But all you did was just took a couple pictures going down to Atlantic City.
Yeah,
and you top shit
from a work check from your job.
From a work check. Like motherfucker, you're a human living a real everyday life. That's not it. You're not doing shit. You ain't got no passport. You ain't crossed the border. You even been to another state. This motherfuckers in Delaware right now never left Delaware. But got most to say. Mute your shit, bro. Put your shit on do not disturb because you need to be in front of some.
Hey,
you need to go to the bank and ask them for some money because right now you ain't got enough bank or money.
Yo, 2 main trips is unhappiness, man. Because when you get your ass crossing that motherfucking. Welcome back to Delaware. Welcome back to wherever you fuck you from. You feel me? That's when reality kicking. You like
back to home, nigga. Back to your regular life.
So for them traveling motherfuckers, I know they be sad as shit when they get back home. Cause you've been traveling all this much. You feel me? Back to back, and now you got be ass back to your hometown and you back at that.
That's because they're not entrepreneurs. They're not happy. They're not happy doing what they love to do.
Yeah,
they're doing what they need to do
to survive.
To look happy.
Yeah.
Imagine doing what you love to do to look happy. There's a difference. That's a difference.
It's authentic because the happiness is authentic. And you done said some shit, Dev. The thing about it, people who work to make shit look good, you're offering me nothing but a perception you want me to subscribe to. Yeah. If you're being authentically happy because you're where you're at, you need to be a life where you're just not restricted to whatever the world's telling you, but you're telling you what the world is going to be. When your authenticness is not attached to any type of, rules or laws, that's pure. If you got motherfuckers getting a check or getting a little taxes and doing that little cute trip shit where you're just being cute for 15 seconds on Instagram or the internets, the Instagrams, like shut up. Like baby, listen, people can go, listen, let me tell you something. For me, or a person that, that do what he got to do, I travel 2, 3, 4 times in a year. That's just what you do when you got to check. But if you can do more than that, that's the difference between power and being restricted to your job. Yeah. What they tell you can't do. Because you still got vacation, baby. Or a person that don't require that shit, I'm just leaving. Because I can.
Exactly.
You can. Because your job said no.
It should be killing me a motherfucker. I guess everybody out here trying to advance in life. You know what I mean? Trying to be up on time. Like, motherfucker, I'd be like, yo.
Yeah, fake catching up. Like, oh, you just caught on, nigga. We was trying to tell you since 2018. You just got here.
And then say if I go to a little bar, local bar, I might do some motherfuckers be like, oh, man, I don't do that no more, man. I got to go to Philly. I got to go here, go there. Like, nigga.
Exactly.
You paying the same price for the same drink, nigga. You gonna order a vodka cranberry like you're gonna do in Delaware. Stop with that fake
and
cute
drive a whole hour away and drive an hour back. You feel me? For what?
But you know what it is though, bro? It be motherfuckers that be that'd be 100% from Delaware. Go to Philly, Jersey, Baltimore, or DC, because we all close to the cities because of the area we live in, and then act like y'all doing something different than the same shit you would do down a riverfront on a regular day.
Like you say, gonna buy a mixture, and stand around.
Yeah.
Fake cute.
Don't press up on nothing.
Don't own nothing. Got a whole outfit on. You cute for the gram. A grown ass man cute for the gram, but you're not really flowing, networking the building. Like your content is not showing you interacting with people that show they have trusted in you to believe in your brand or to interact with you on certain levels. That's the difference between a level 1 nigga and a level 2 nigga. Differences.
And I travel a lot. Like my son, he 3 years old, man. My son done travel more than niggas I know. He done take more airplane flights. But you know what I mean?
As he should. That's the whole point. Life is for living.
Yeah, but it's like, dude.
But you know what it is? These are the conversations we have with grown men that's in like 30s, 40s, and 50s. We ain't talking about the 20s because your 20s you figuring out life, but 30s, 40s, and 50s. The fact that we have this conversation with grown ass men who oppose traveling, who say something stupid about traveling, or this, that, and the third, you just an old square ass nigga that never changed, that just stuck on wherever you at because you ain't got no money or you ain't got enough wherewithal to trust yourself to be able to be yourself in other situations. Like, man, listen, I got a passport. I can go to Thailand or wherever and be myself.
One thing I tell people about traveling though. If you're going to travel, travel.
Just go.
Don't travel down 95. Don't travel down south. Travel to a different country where they talk different.
At least a different state.
Where the dialect's different. Travel.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can go anywhere in this country.
Yeah.
We can do that's easy.
Yeah, family move.
Straight up.
You're not traveling until you travel somewhere where people are completely different than yourself.
Hell yeah.
That's it. That's how you know that the world is a lot more smaller, a lot more bigger than you think. Because the thing about it, people travel, you know what it is? But people who live on the East Coast, they go up and down from New York or even to like, Connecticut or whatever, all the way down the South. They go up and down the whole East Coast and act like that's the biggest part of the world. America still has other shit to the West. But then again, if you look past that shit, there's a bigger part of the world because you can go through Mexico, South America, bounce to Africa, go to Europe, go to Asia. There's so many countries. You can go to Japan and live a good life. I have black friends live in Japan. A brother and a sister that have a beautiful black baby live in Japan. If I wanted to go to Japan, these people I know personally, I can go now. I got people I know in Guinea and Senegal. I got a brother that's in Senegal right now, been best friends since Del Tech. You know what I mean? Community college in Delaware, for those who don't know.
Yeah,
if I want to go to Senegal, done. You know what I mean? The thing about it is just like the world is so big. You have to really, the life is about living. You know what I mean? We say this all the time in our podcast. Go travel. Go see places. Go try new food. Go try new food. Go learn about cultures. The thing about Americans are so ignorant. The fact that, a lot of countries know that and they prey upon that is bad. Because the thing about it, we all connect to the same internet. So let's not act like that we can learn about things and we can go research some shit.
That's the one thing we all have in common too.
Yeah.
Is the internet.
Motherfucking IP addresses.
The internet is what we all have in common.
That's it. No excuses. Same YouTube, same Facebook, same Instagram.
Yep.
Shut up. Same Twitter. Stop being cute. Nobody care.
Other countries don't like us if our own different states don't even fuck with us. I know people that came from Virginia, came over to Delaware. They're like, yo, y'all motherfuckers out here ignorant.
They ain't want nothing to do.
They're like, y'all motherfuckers rude. You know what I mean?
This is
couple chicks from Virginia.
This is American problems. The fact that motherfuckers, it's not even like 13 hours from us, act like our world different from theirs. Y'all just further down south. It's because y'all used to some certain shit that we don't do.
And the crazy thing about it, we think New Yorkers rude.
The king of rude. Because they fast, quick, and they don't care.
Yeah. So to them, when they come up here to, Philly, Delaware, Jersey, they be like, y'all niggas rude as a motherfucker.
That's it, because
that country got that hospitality that we don't have.
Life is slower when you go further down south. And I say this because my first trip going down south, going to North Carolina, a couple years ago, link up with some few people down there. When I'm in North Carolina, I'm gonna tell you this story. When I landed in Wilmington, North Carolina, because they have a Wilmington in North Carolina, y'all. I want you to know that the world has different towns and different shit like that. Like, stop being closed-minded. Use the internet, y'all. When I went to Wilmington, North Carolina, I went to a Chick-fil-A out there. The manager came out. His big ass came out to greet me and, let me know to be welcome to the restaurant, which is not his own, but our corporate joint. And I took the time to eat food and sat with my folks and we chit-chat this, that, and the third. That was a culture shock for me because, up north, people just eat your food, get the fuck out. When you come down south, life is a little bit slower. So it's just like, welcome. Okay, this is a different speed we gotta move at. So I had to learn that shit quick. But you know what I learned? I learned the love and the devotion of what humanity is capable of. Because if you can be a person from a different culture, but again also from the same country, and you can offer that level of hospitality, that's let me know this is a new level of humanity that we're all capable of, that we can be a little bit nicer to each other, but also, still take care of business. So, that's it, man. That's just something I learned just traveling down south. But traveling period is the goal. That's it. I rest my mic there.
Traveling.
That's all I gotta say.
Hell yeah. Shout out to my bro, man. Yo, there in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Dubai.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia.
Yo, Aaron been doing big things, man.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm so proud of Aaron.
Trying to tell you, boy.
Aaron doing big things, man.
I'm about to say, man, listen, everybody got their passport. We might fuck around across the border just one time. Why not? Why not? Dubai.
He been to some places, too. He done showed me some shit. I'm like, damn, nigga. I was ready to go one year. He was in Honduras 1 year. You feel me? I was ready to go, but I got into some legal situation out here, so I had to use the money to get out that bond. Fuck my whole shit up.
That's what it does. That's what it do.
Man, he out there. He came back with stacks of ones, Honduran money, like 3 stacks, like this big. No bullshit. All ones. He's like, yo, I need his ones when I go to the bar. $1 drink. beer. You feel me? $1 shot.
What?
You know what I mean? All
What?
Honduran money. That's not even U.S. money. Honduran money. He like, yo, dollar drinks.
And you know what? I want to say something too. That's one way I want to make sure you get all that out, because this is the power of American money in other countries. Do y'all realize that if you want to live a life where you can make American money but live in other countries, the power of that American money can go so far? You can go to Honduras, Belize, Panama, Brazil, Mexico, which they don't have no requirements for travel. They just want you to show up, be good, and be there. Or whatever country is opening up, man. Listen, go.
This is why I think most of the other countries are jealous of us, because we got probably the highest
the currency.
currency rate.
It's powerful.
Other than
It's so powerful. I think that's why they don't
hire.
like us.
That's about it. UK, they got higher money than us. That's about it though.
You can't. That's it.
Respectfully, I believe like the only countries that got money moving is going to be the following countries: America, Russia, China, South Africa, and Brazil. You know what I mean? And I said, and also Germany and certain countries in Europe too, because the fact that there is another like European or like a cross-country union called BRICS, which I believe is called Brazil, something. It's like 5 countries that have like major economic power, where they kind of share that power together, like I guess like a trade, like a trading or like a agreement, where they making money between each other. But this is the thing about it. These countries that do them type of things, whatever the case is, as long as the American money is good, despite inflation, you can still max out and tax out. So go, live, travel, do what you want, to do, because it's out here.
Definitely is, man.
Straight up, man.
My uncle, he been trying to get me to go to some country. I forgot what it's called though.
Yeah.
Bunch of pretty women,
Something different.
Probably Dominican Republic, nigga.
It wasn't the Dominican Republic. It was somewhere. But he says beautiful women is a beautiful lifestyle out there. He said,
Bro, listen, anything on the island from like from the Virgin Islands all the way down to like Panama, in between that little region area in the world, all that shit is flush with beautiful brown tone women who have domestic skills. Because it's something I feel like a lot of women here are missing, because they want to be the men and not the women. And the thing about it, a man that leads is a man that's not going to ask you not to be anything else but feminine.
But this is the problem though. How you gonna be the man that leaves when they're siding again? It's Uncle Sam.
That's it. You know what it is? It's a lot of women. It's,
their side dude is Uncle Sam.
Okay, so
Uncle Sam gives them food stamps. Uncle Sam pays half of their rent.
Or all of it. Right?
Or all of it.
Respectfully.
How you gonna do that with that side nigga?
You can't compete with that, because the thing about it, women specifically who live in that space, you ain't got nothing going on but whoever offering them stamps and that little plastic EBT card, Delaware Snap, the P Snap. And then you got motherfucking Section 8, the voucher.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're getting a voucher to provide to the rent man.
That's Uncle Sam. That's the side.
That's it. AKA Uncle Sam, that you gonna give to the rent man, so that way you got somewhere to exist. And all you got going on is just, free income that ain't got nothing to do with your personal account. And for a lot of these chicks that work the system, they work part-time, so that way they got with cash, but cash that they got.
A lot of them work under the table.
Under the table. And I'll tell you this too, OnlyFans is actually one of the biggest employers in the United States. You know why? Because there's been, from August 2019, 7 million users on OnlyFans. It's now September of 2021, as is dated on fanmaster.com. Again, like one of those data compilation sites. There's over 170 million users on OnlyFans. And this ain't got nothing to do with motherfuckers that's creating regular everyday content. These are the people that are creating, adult content for people to engage in, and that's more so their means of survival, just because the economy has not been favorable to people who just want to work, or people who just want minimum impact with the maximum amount of money. OnlyFans is hiring. I'm not going to knock it, because I know a few people that have engaged in that platform for usage.
I ain't gonna knock it.
It's all love.
You get it.
Exactly. Shout out to the women who's involved with that. And the black women I know, specifically, who are involved with that, much love to you, baby. I want you to be beautiful, black, and feminine. But if you gotta, move around certain shit, or if you're just a sexual person, it's a lot of women out here who, want to express themselves as
super horny,
sex worker.
You know what it is? I was trying to be nice about it, but you know, y'all went ahead and rolled out the carpet. So I'm like, all right, well, let me just step back and just, you know, be formal. Because the thing about it, if you out here, you know, offering content, baby, you peddling smut. You're doing porn.
Sex workers.
You're a sex worker. You do porn. Because if you fucking yourself or you fucking somebody else, you're doing porn. Pornhub, X videos, all them other shits. Yes, baby. We see you butt naked, face or no face. It's you. We know you. Because if niggas seen your nipples 50 times, we know it's you, baby.
Yeah.
Stop lying.
I like the
wasn't born
strippers.
yesterday.
I like the strippers.
I like strippers too.
Stripper, you know we know what it is?
I
Strippers
like the dancers.
Okay, so you know, one thing about it for me, and nothing wrong with a sex work because you know, we all know we done been to a couple clubs. We done been to a couple. We done you know, moving around. But at the end of the day, it's like, look, baby, listen, I got bills, you got bills too. My bills are more important than yours, so I got. Because one thing about it, porn is free. It's always been free, but with the economic situations offering challenges beyond a lot of people's control, OnlyFans is good money. But then you got Fansly, you got other little joints or platforms out here. You got Lil Fans. I've been researching this shit, and I say that because I have a little page. Okay, so bing bong, so bing bong. I got a little page where I kind of just, you know, check in, check out with certain people I'm interested in. I'm not.
We're gonna leave that in the description below, his little page, so in case y'all want,
the description below, because you know
I cut shit where it's due. You feel me? Like
that's it. But you know what it is. I'm not gonna front you. It's a new world, and that mix. They all people, they all relatable people, but they just move on that frequency. So I'm learning how that frequency works. You know what I mean? So you know what it is? I'm just looking from a spectator, because the thing about it, one thing in this space, I'm gonna be a spectator mode because I don't want to be involved in that shit. I'm an old school nigga. It's not gonna be this shit I'm gonna be with. I don't give a fuck about what you like. I like what I like, and some shit is just not gonna be for me. Because one thing about I'm old school, baby. I got gray in my hair. The men I hang around were born in the 60s and 70s. It's the shit they ain't gonna with. It's the shit I'm not gonna be with. But you can do it if you want. But if you boom, 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 then, you know, I'll take a look at you. I'll see what you got going on. I might give you a little like or a little retweet. But that's what I got for you. But just where I'm at in my life, you know what I mean? From then to now, I would say from 2020 to now. You know what I mean? I was taking a little couple pages. I looked on the fans. Well, okay, you got this, you got that, whatever. You know, I like you. But it's not going to be a lot, because the thing about it, it's about money at the end of the day. The thing about it, if you got people that's going to keep coming to your pages and keep looking at you, this, that, and the third, then that's what it is. Boom, boom. Let's also realize that a lot of these platforms are not just here just for sex workers. They're here for people who create content. You can go on crypto and talk about OnlyFans.
Exactly.
What are people going to say? Oh, you got OnlyFans. About to talk about crypto. What you going to do? Just be on that level.
Exactly.
Listen. I'm not here with my shirt off talking about crypto, talking about buying Bitcoin.
That might work though.
But you know what? Though. But hold on. But you know what though? On some shit, I could be like Dad by 302. Because you know what though? Every nigga from Delaware, we is not gonna leave the zip code out the situation. Because I'll be Dad by 302. I could talk to you about some personal life with my shirt off. You gonna give me $15 a month, and I can get 15 times the 100 niggas. Then my rent's paid for, my electric's paid for, cable's paid for, and I got liquidity. They ain't got nothing going on but tax situations. Because if I'm getting that same movement going on every month for 12 months. Yeah. What? I tell you what, wherever you know with this bird chest, baby, or whatever the fuck I got on, turkey chops, or you know what I mean, brisket. I'm not no nigga that's out here doing 100 push-ups a day. But my shit's still good to go in case I need to defend myself. But you know, this is the world we live in, man. The fact that, you know what I mean, we can't go to jobs no more because they out here replacing technology with people, and now we got, you know what I mean, jobs that's offering, you know what I mean, pretty much allowing people to compromise themselves for money. That's why OnlyFans actually has more employees than Walmart and Amazon.
God,
public record. Don't believe me? Look at the data. I'm not your friend. I'm a messenger. So I hope all y'all know that. Respectfully.
Hey yo, man.
That's real.
I just wanted to give y'all a shout out. This is DWAR Podcast episode 3.
That's it.
Episode 3.
I appreciate y'all listening in.
Hold up, yo. Hold up. We got one more thing. So last episode, we was trying to do a podcast. That never happened because we had a mic check issue. So I want to tell y'all that. So this episode, y'all get, this is a gift from God.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? This is after the retrograde. The energies is focused. We here, we live, we present, but it's still DWAR at the end of the day. Tune in, tap in. That's it.
Boom.
That's it. Gun sounds, baby. Brr, pop, pop, pop. All that shit y'all like.
Drop bomb.